There might not be much pace in it, so speed could come into play if Frankie Dettori doesn't go off and make it. It is a very, very intriguing little race. It's the feature of the evening here on meeting number 6 of the Dubai World Cup Carnival. It's the Dubai duty-free Al Rashidiya Group 2 contest over 1,800 metres. Win for Sure makes his way into stall number 8 under Gregory Benoit, Royston French aboard, Raj Saman for Al Rashidiya. Right, it's a great race. Let's go and get the call from Terry Spargo, who's up in the commentary box.
Presvis about to walk up and find his spot, and City Style coming forward towards gate number 3. He'll be the last to be loaded, and they look set. Racing in the Al Rashidiya. Presvis immediately back at the tail of the field. MUSIR won the jump and goes looking for the lead, though Marquette will move forward underneath him. City Style is third, and they're jogging early. Rajaman fourth on the outside of Tra Ra. A length away, Win for Sure. A length and a half to Presvis, who has one behind him, and that's Ladrakar, a further length and a half back as they continue down the back of the track. Marquette is the leader, going past the 1,400 metres mark at a leisurely pace. First 400 metres in 28.9, so they're strolling along in the Al Rashidiya. Marquette by a length and a half to MUSIR, a length and a half to Raj Saman, who's one deep. City Style a neck away on the fence, then a length and a quarter to Win for Sure on the outside of Tra Ra. 2 lengths to Presvis, and Ladrakar is a further length and a half away, and there's been little change in the order past the 1,000 metres pole. Coming out of the back of the track with 800 left behind in 54.5, and it's Marquette by 1.5. MUSIR the favourite sitting second. Raj Saman 3/4 of a length away, the first in the breeze. Steady Style on the rail behind MUSIR, 3/4 of a length to Win for Sure. Tra Ra on the rail, 3/4 of a length to Presvis, and 2 lengths away Ladrakar, and still no change in the order, rolling onto the bend past the 600 metres mark. Marquette has had an easy time in the lead. MUSIR comes away from the rail as they flatten. He's about to lay down his challenge. Raj Saman immediately under pressure, then City Style, Win for Sure, followed by Tra Ra. Presvis warming up, but he's still 5 off the lead as MUSIR hit the front. City Style the chaser, past the 200 metres mark. MUSIR a length and a half to City Style, then Marquette. Presvis isn't doing enough, and MUSIR will be too good. MUSIR first, City Style second, Marquette third, Tra Ra fourth. He got the better of Presvis at the end, then Ladrakar, Win for Sure, and Raj Saman. MUSIR has run out a good winner of a slowly run Al Rashidiya for 2012, sponsored by Dubai Duty Free. MUSIR and Christophe Soumillon have scored another feature win after their all-weather victory in the first round of the Maktoum Challenge at their most recent appearance. City Style has battled on well after following MUSIR throughout. He followed him all the way to the line to run second, as we wait for the judge to confirm the numbers after the running of race number 5, the Al Rashidiya. But it was a Sunday stroll in the park, wasn't it? Very, very much a Sunday stroll in the park. In the early part of the race, Marquette getting to the front, just loping along. And well, it was set up for MUSIR. He came to the outside at the top of the straight. The slow early pace hadn't suited Presvis at all, and he perhaps got a little bit tired too in the final 100 metres. I think he got in front of Tra Ra in the straight, and Tra Ra has come again to get him on the line. Still no number up as yet. But no doubt that MUSIR has won. And of course, a horse who carries exactly those same colours is going to run a short price favourite in South Africa's feature, the J&B Met, on Saturday. I wonder if the win of MUSIR here is a good portent for that particular race. Still no numbers up on the board. There must be a problem down there, but no doubt MUSIR's won. City Style has run second, and Marquette will be third after the running of the 5th. On their way back, and there are the numbers on the board. 7.35, 2, 6 and 1 are up now in 1:54 neat. The record held by Mahbouba at 1:48.74, and they run 1:54. Indications of just how slow they were going in the early part. MUSIR by Redout's Choice from Dizzy Delago, a 5-year-old Bayan tyre. Raced by Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, trained by Mike de Kock, and written by Christophe Simeon. City Style by City Zip, trained by Mahmoud El Zarouni, written by Mikhail Barcelona. And Margaret by Martino Alonso, trained by Marco Botti and written by Mirko De Miro. Trara 4th, Presvis ran 5th, the Dakar was 6th, and the time 1:54. And applause breaking out for MUSIR. Coming into that race, there were 3 contestants with a clean sheet in the pick 6, 4 out of 4. MUSIR was a heavy favourite in the pick 6, and Godolphin's new runner in the last, Fallen Ivel, is a heavy pick 6 favourite there. So I wonder if it will be won tonight. A length, 3.5 lengths, a length and a quarter. A length, 3.5 lengths, a length and a quarter, and the time 1:54. So MUSIR has done what was expected of him. Internationally, I know he was very well supported throughout the day. He ran an odds-on favourite internationally. He was in the red, and well and truly in the red after being in the black earlier today. Presvis ended up running second pick, but his task was forlorn. Fair enough to say, I suppose it was, after those very slow early sectionals. His task was almost forlorn after they'd gone the first 800 metres or so. So the Al Rashidiya won by MUSIR, who continues on his winning way.
Well, MUSIR, what an impressive success from him in the Group 2 Al Rashidiya Stakes, ridden by Mike de Kock. That gives them their 4th successes respectively, Mike de Kock and Christophe Simeon, for this Dubai World Cup Carnival. Very, very interesting time there. Look at that, 1:54 as opposed to the record time over the same course and distance set by Mahbouba in the trial for this, 1:48.74. So that's almost 6 seconds. I'm not 100% sure that can be surely correct. 6 seconds slower just seemed to be a little bit strange, even though they didn't go off a million miles an hour. But whatever, it was a very, very good race. And there is MUSIR, you can see highlighted for you in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum. The Marco Botti horse is out in front. That's Matt Marquardt. She actually runs he, I should say, runs well to finish 3rd in the end. But City Style, another very good performance from him. He finishes 2nd, only beaten a length, and that you could say was almost a career best for him. But MUSIR is out in front at the moment. Wins another race here in the United Arab Emirates. That's his 5th success here in Dubai, and his 4th win on the turf. He's equally effective on both the all-weather or the Tapeta surface here at Meydan. Of course, he won the Maktoum Challenge on the Tapeta, and he also scored in the UAE Derby on that surface. And he went and won a race on the turf over in Velefendi in Turkey, won the big international Top Cafe Trophy 2 starts ago. So he's been such an admirable performer for Connections, and very well done to Mike de Kock and Trevor Brown, Stephen Jall and all of the team at Mike de Kock's Blue Stables. It must be great satisfaction when they see all the hard work sort of comes into play, and it's all well worth it here when this horse scores like that. Simon Crisford with Abdullah bin Hussein there, just in the background, with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, talking to Syed Artaya, who is the chairman of the Dubai Racing Club.
In the Maktoum Challenge, he's delighted to win another big race on this horse, because it was this horse he associates with putting him on the map here in Dubai.
And there is Salah Talak and Sinead Al Sabai giving the trophy to Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum after the success of MUSIR in the Al Rashidiya Stakes. Very well done to all of the Connections concerned. There's Trevor Bryan, the assistant trainer to Mike de Kock, as I said, Mike in South Africa, but they'll be very, I'm sure he would have been watching this from back home, and I'm sure he'd be pretty pleased. A big smile on his face, I should think, as well, Jason.
He'll be hoping to complete a unique double, won't he, with a Gugu. I did actually ask Trevor earlier, they never won the Al Rashidiya and the J&B met in the same week, in the same season, so that would be a really good big, cross-continental double for them in a week. And you think Mike wasn't here when Mahbouba won the trial for the Al Rashidiya at the start of there, so he's not here tonight, and he's won the feature again.
Keep away, Mike, then, I suppose, is the best advice nicer for him. Just saying, Jason, I mean, you can see when they came into the straight how it really did develop into a sprint, which perhaps might make that slow time not look as strange as perhaps you would think originally.
Yeah, MUSIR's probably covered the last 2 furlongs in quite a reasonable time. I would think the last 400 metres there. In a really fast run race, he will probably just stay that 1800 metres. I think he wouldn't stay an awful lot further, whereas Presvis, I do think, would stay 2000 metres and a little bit beyond comfortably. So he just needs a lot more pace in the race. That was the big worry for Presvis fans, and that's how the race panned out.
Certainly did, and there is another look at it. MUSIR getting the job done very, very decisively in the end, ends up beating City Style by a length from 3.5 lengths back in third to Margaret, who's actually run pretty well there for Marco Botti, but this horse is definitely one going places, and who knows, we'll probably see him in the Jebel Hatta next time, which of course is on Super Saturday as it is now.
They've got so many options, haven't they? Knowing Mike, he might go back onto Peter and run in the Maximum Challenge round 2. The Alpha Hardy Fort, 1600 metres on the turf, I think he'd nearly win that on that evidence. He's got that turn of foot. It's a really, really nice horse.
The field was not as strong probably as today, and the race condition was different. But today, the way he just jumped out, settled in the race, and quickened in the straight, show that he's one of the big ones for the World Cup night. So I'm very happy and proud for all the team and this horse especially, because we're working hard this season. We doesn't have plenty horses like early seasons, but the good ones are looking good at the moment, so we just enjoy it and hoping that everything will go this way until World Cup night.
Do you feel he's a better horse on the turf?
I think he's good on 2 surfaces. The thing is that last year he wasn't good as this year. He has some problems probably to get as fit and well as he's this year. He's much better, he's moving much better than last season, and everybody knows it in the stable. This horse now is our main horse with Bol Silvano, and we have to put them in ice and cotton until the big races to make sure that everything goes well for them, and that we will be more lucky this year.
You know your good horses, of course. Do you think you'll go in, if he does line up for the Dubai Duty Free, with a genuine chance of winning it? I know it's a long way off.
For sure, he will get the first chance, that's certain, I think. Now we never know which kind of horses are going to come here. But anyway, today he make a great impression. Just see how he's taking his race and how he will improve a little bit more for the next. He still have 1 more run or maybe 2, so we'll see how we're taking these runs.
Really well done, Christophe. Thanks. Thank you, Christophe.
Yeah, good to hear from Christophe Soumillon. That's another win for him. Just look at Presvis in behind there. You can see that they have gone very, very steady early on, and the race obviously hasn't been run to suit him, and he's not shown his customary burst of speed that saw him win this very, very impressively last year. I mean, when I saw him go between Raj Samad and Traoré, I wasn't worried at all, thinking, oh, he's not going to get a run, because he always does usually manage to find a run, but he didn't manage to on this occasion. Well, he did, but he just sadly didn't have that acceleration that he usually shows. But hopefully we'll see a better showing from him next time we see him. But this horse, he's won it. Who knows where they will go with him? Maybe Mike de Kock would turn him out and run him in the Shindaga Sprint next week. Who knows? He's certainly got the options to do it with him, because he's a horse who's so versatile. Of course, I'm only joking. He won't run in the Shindaga Sprint next week. You'd assume that the Jebel Hatta would be next on the agenda, and then possibly the Dubai Duty Free on the 31st of March, in which he will renew rivalry possibly with Presvis, and also maybe Mabuba as well, stablemate Mabuba as well.